So here we are in studio today, Hot Wings. We have our friend, first and foremost, a Bears fan, and a real estate expert. I put that last, but it is the most important.
True, yeah.
Our friend
true.
Jason Lash of the Lash Group at Epic Realty. Jason, we've been partners for a couple of years, and by partners, I mean you do the job selling houses and making sure people's home dreams come true, and we do the job blabbing about how you do that job.
And you do the job of bringing traffic to my website and making my phone ring, too. So thank you.
That's
the goal. That's the goal. That's the symbiotic relationship. We bring the eye candy and clients to you.
Meanwhile, all of the salespeople that work here are like, could you make our phone ring? We would like to sell some ads, and all you're doing is selling houses. That's not really true. I like to be self-deprecating. Yeah. How important is it to find different ways to reach the people who are buying and selling houses?
So that's a great question. So first of all, I've been running my team for a couple of decades, and we are a lead providing team. We provide leads for the agents on our team, and I've always very passionately felt it's important to diversify. So yes, we do the Zillow and all the other stuff out there, but you need other lead sources. And over the last few years, I've really focused a lot on marketing as opposed to just quote unquote buying leads. And that's where you guys have come into play, and it's been awesome.
It's exciting for us because it's, first of all, Rate is the agency you work with that introduced you to us and us to you. Rate, radio and television experts. It's run by former radio people who understand how it works on our end, and they've invested enough to learn how it works on your end. And it's, I hate this term because it's a business buzz term, but it really is synergistic.
Yeah,
it really is.
It is. It allows us to circle back often on different strategies.
I think you've been thinking outside the box.
Yeah, Matt Wagner is the guy who started Rate. He's the founder, and one of the smartest guys in the real estate industry, and in my opinion, probably the smartest person in the media industry too. I've asked Matt even just personal questions about other types of advertising. He's on my short list. He's one of the first people, if not the first person I call, whenever it comes to marketing. Say lead generation, but when it comes to marketing and brand recognition, it's great to have him in my pocket.
Not that we're trying to suck up to him, but would you say meeting him and learning more about the Rate program and how it works has been instrumental?
Absolutely. So, there's been several people throughout my career I can go back and reflect on that I've been blessed to be around, and previous brokers and other corporate trainers, but Matt's definitely on that list, at the top of that list.
Yeah. And now it's us.
Now it's you.
Yeah, without us.
If it wasn't for Matt, we wouldn't be here. There you go.
You wouldn't have gotten to drive all the way in here to talk to us.
Exactly.
We meet one another.
But it's more than just finding Rate. I mean, how do you pick which station, which shows work for you?
Yeah, so I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I know how to sell real estate. I want to stay in my lane. I can sell real estate. I'm good at that. I feel like I'm decent enough about running a team and running a business, but I have no history in radio or marketing or advertising. So, I wouldn't even know where to go if I want to expand, and that's where I call Rate. That's where they come into play.
I think from our perspective, what they do well with a show like ours, over the years doing endorsements, we've found that some of our most endorsements are the personalized commercials like we do for you, but for other people who might be seeing this.
Yes.
The big ticket stuff, the kind of stuff where you would say to friends if you were in need of that, like, hey, do you have a plumber you trust? Or do you have a furnace air conditioning person? Sure. Do you have a realtor? Yep. And I think those are big deals because those are all decisions none of us have to make very often. And if you get a bad one, it can make life miserable. Yes. And if you get a good one, it can save you money or make you more.
Or just get the job done. Absolutely. So, it is all about the personal endorsements from celebrities like you guys, So, yes, I'm calling you a celebrity.
Yeah, really.
Congratulations.
Loosely used. Yes, I understand where you're going.
So uncomfortable.
But I love when I go out there, and I go to a listing appointment, and they call me the free beer and hot wing guy. That's literally, I can't tell you how many times I've been called that. Probably maybe more times than you guys have been called that free beer and hot wing guy. So, that's what, it's once they use those words, it's, let's bring out the contract.
Really?
Yeah, it's easy.
That's fantastic.
It's really putting the ball in the tee for me.
Now, I appreciate you saying that, and that's really good for us.
Right.
But we couldn't do this if you didn't already have results that back it up, that they can see when they Google you. How important is getting like Google right and everything else?
And Google is my jam. Search engine optimization, search engine marketing is what I do. I personally, I believe it all starts with Google, to the point where Google before social media. That's when, if I'm coaching teams, I recommend that's where you start. Yeah, you got to have your Google reviews. You got to have a great website that's easy for buyers and sellers to use. I wouldn't even start with marketing if you didn't have a strong Google presence, Google My Business presence. Got to have reviews are super important. People research you nowadays. You got to start there and have a great website before you do any marketing.
Yeah, we can tell people all day about what you do, but if they Google you and see the first thing is a bunch of 1-star reviews,
right? Or if your
or they can't
website
find your
is
website.
terrible or whatever, and we've seen that with a lot of different businesses over the years, and that's one thing that we look for with partners as well. Like, okay, now who are we talking about, and do we believe in you, and how is that going to go? Because our audience does trust us, and like Freebeer said, you know, these bigger purchase items, it's not like, oh, where do you get your eggs? You know, like, but, you know,
whatever's
maybe
open
a little
near
bit
me.
more now than before, but not really something you worry too much about. But yeah, cars and real estate and stuff, like, who do you trust? And well, this is, you know, obviously we got to know you and we believe in what you do and you're good at what you do and you believe in us.
Absolutely.
And it's been a really good relationship.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And I love it when you guys tell the stories about me, even if they're not always the most flattering stories or true stories. But you're speaking the language audience, and with the way you guys talk about me to your audience really resonates with them. And I can't say enough about this. Any complaints would be, I wish I did it earlier in my career.
Jason Lash from the Lash Group at Epic Realty has been our friend for a couple of years. You can join us by contacting Rate. See the information down here.
Or down here.
Or you can Google Rate.
Or you can Google Rate.
They have a great website.
Yes.
Like how I did that.
Yes.
Rate or radio and television experts. One of the two.
There you go.